All right. Well,
All right.
Jake, would you like to introduce your fun game / list of the week?
Yeah. So Jake's fun game of the week is Loveliest Ladies of the NFL. Now, this could be wives or girlfriends. It can't just be a side slam piece, but wives or girlfriends of anybody involved in the NFL. It could be a GM, a coach, a player, retired player, like whoever. The smokiest smokes. So we will start. Austin went last time. So Hunter, you can start this time. Give
Well,
us your
Can Bull
number
start
one of the
because he's the
spicy
guest?
spicy. Oh, do you have a list, Brandon?
Yeah, you said no slam
Oh
piece?
shit. Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
go
You can
after
go
Bull.
first.
So, like,
Okay.
no slam though?
Yeah, they have to be in a relationship.
I got a couple of these written down. You got to give me a minute to find it.
Okay, so Bull, just to preface this, we're doing top 3, but give me your 3 first. So go 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, because we're revealing the list. Why would you give your number 1 first? That doesn't make sense.
Because we don't.
And just go one at a time.
Okay. So, okay. So I'm gonna go. My number 3 is gonna be Madison Davis. She's the wife of the Arizona center Mason Cole.
Wow.
You did some deep dives. What's her name? I need to look her up.
Yeah, she's super spicy.
What's her name?
Her name is Madison Davis.
Jake, you're going to have to put up like a little Madison Davis check graphic
yeah.
here.
Please do.
When I
You can
type
put
that in, it's just high school children.
Yeah.
I think I spelled it wrong.
Who is her
But we
boyfriend?
believe you.
We believe you, Bull.
Her husband is Mason Cole, center for Arizona.
Oh, okay. No, she's an attractive lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very wholesome American girl next door.
Right?
Yeah, cool. Bull, I like the pick.
Appreciate it. I'll appreciate it.
Flavor.
All right, so I will start off with my choices. Now, I do have to preface my list with something because I couldn't add my number 1 to the list because she's not like a wife or girlfriend of anybody in the NFL. And since that's the case, like if she's free, like I would do a lot just to take this woman to dinner and get to know her. And just Kay Adams, Good Morning Football. Biggest honorable mention of all time. Nobody on my list, in my opinion, compares to her. And I think I would sacrifice a lot of things to have the opportunity to hang out with Kay Adams and show her that I could treat her like the only girl in the world.
Rock her world.
Wow.
Hunter, we could
Not
cut
even
the clip
necessarily.
and send,
What?
Huh?
send this clip to her in the DMs and try to get you in there.
We might. And I would move straight to New York and maybe I could like film some Good Morning Football stuff, but I don't know. Like,
Then you could plug the cast. It'd be a good business move, too.
For sure.
yeah, I just want to get to know her as a person and treat her really, really nice.
Sound like kind of a simp, dog.
But so starting off the list, my number 3, so descending order. Well, no, I guess it's ascending order.
Yeah.
But so my number 3. This is tough. We're going to go with first pick is going to be Candace Crawford, and that's Tony Romo's wife.
Wow.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
hot.
I'm going to put that picture in the rundown for you, Jake. But that's my pick. I wish it was Kay Adams.
All right.
That didn't work, so we're going to have to do something else with the picks.
That's okay. We'll just keep on looking it up. So with my first pick, third of the list, I'm going to go with Baker Mayfield's wife, Emily Wilkinson. If you follow
Okay.
Baker Mayfield on Instagram, you see her a
Good pick.
bunch. She's pretty smoky. I'll say that.
That's a good pick.
Bull
Very
likes
nice.
the pick. Bull likes the pick.
Yeah, she'd be my number 4. She just didn't make the list.
And I'm going to be
So-
throwing up some Instagram screenshots, so at least they get some recognition too. Our
Nice.
followers can add to theirs, so they're also, gaining from this.
Yeah,
Like,
and I just want to preface this segment. It might seem a little chauvinistic, like we're just putting these ladies on pedestals and saying, "Oh, they're so hot," blah blah blah. We are respecting how beautiful these women are, and I'm sure that they are talented, smart, funny, all that. But I don't know them personally. All I can judge them on is their looks, and that's what we're doing. Kay Adams, on the other hand, she's got it all.
Granted, all of these girls that are listed, they're more than welcome to be guests on the podcast.
Yeah.
They give us some insider info about their hubby per se, and
Anytime.
yeah, so they again might be one of the 48 people watching right now. So
They are all Spice Cannon too.
So Austin, you're up.
So I'm going to go with the sleeper pick that I was mentioning earlier. And Hunter was so nice to save this one for me. But I'm going to go with Buffalo Bills safety Jordan Poyer's wife, Rachel Bush. She's a pretty spicy Instagram model. She's got the baps. She's got the face. She's got the cheeks. And most importantly, in 2016, LeBron James slid into her DMs. And it was a big deal. Because LeBron James is a married man since high school.
Yeah, I like the pick.
Apparently,
Earlier today, I did snap Austin, and I said I'm going to leave her off my list for you.
yeah, that was a big bro move. And
yeah,
then,
that is a educated pick to say the least.
I don't know if they're still married, but I think they might be on the fritz because apparently in 2018, Poyer cheated on her with Summer Rae.
Like WWE superstar Summer Rae?
Is she a superstar in the WWE? I know her from Instagram.
Yeah, dude, she used to. If you're talking about the same person, she used to wrestle back in the day in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, that's her, Bull.
Wow.
She
So
is less
Poyer, I don't know
attractive
how he
than.
does, but he's doing well for himself out here.
All right, Bull.
All
you're
right,
up.
Bull. Second pick.
My number 2. Okay, so this is another wife, of a Tennessee Titan. Her name is Danielle Landry. She is the wife of Harold Landry. He is going to be going into his 3rd year for the Titans. Last year, he recorded 6.5 sacks. And he also
This
has
isn't about Harold Landry, Bull.
he also has a fine lady to go home to every night. Let me tell you, she is very pretty.
Okay. Oh, that's me now, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. And here I was being a jerk, acting like it was someone else. All right. So, number 2 on my list, I think might be a little bit of a surprise because from the pic, she looks a little older because her husband is, a little older than your current NFL player. But my number 2 pick is going to be Tony Gonzalez's wife, October Gonzalez.
October. That is quite the name.
And the picture I'm looking at, they're at like a Halloween party or something, and she's in some sort of just shimmery dress that almost looks like one of those pillows with the sequins that you can make penises in and stuff. Yeah. But she's my 2.
Her name's October.
I think she's very attractive.
She's pretty attractive.
And I really wanted to keep my list diverse. That's very important to me.
I like the pick so far, Hunter.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You said
In
her
this
name's
picture,
October.
it seems that she is holding some type of bundle of ferns, and it's not an attractive picture. But all the other ones are pretty fire.
Yeah. Everybody, whoever they are, you can get an unflattering angle.
I think ferns are unflattering.
Maybe.
But so for my second pick, it is Rams quarterback Jared Goff's girlfriend.
I thought you were going to say Jared Goff for a second.
He would have been my fourth. He didn't make it. But her name is Kristin Harper, and yeah, total smoke.
Oh, damn.
Not like she is she's a good middle range of bodaciousness.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I feel like I came across her a few times and neglected to put her on my list because I feel like, and I like this when girls I'm in relationships with are mean to me, but I just, for her, I feel like it'd be like the wrong kind of mean for some reason. I don't know. Just the vibe I get.
You like the spit in your mouth kind of mean?
Not necessarily. I have been asked to do that before, and I was very uncomfortable with it.
Why?
I
Let
don't
it ride.
like that.
Live
Like,
free, die hard.
Now, Hunter, if Kay Adams is telling you to do that, are you going to pull the trigger?
If I put in enough legwork and treated her like the only lady in the world, and somehow, like, Austin, I don't even want to think about that. I don't want to think about Kay Adams in that light.
Yeah, I don't.
Because she is a wholesome female, and I want to have a 2.5 bedroom house with her with 2.5 kids, a dog, and a white picket fence.
Hunter, that's a good answer right there.
And you spit in the dog's mouth.
That's hot. Yeah.
All right, Bull.
All right, Austin, give us your second.
Yeah, Austin.
Second
I'm sorry for skipping you.
All right. Well, I can't believe this one's still on the board, but I'm going to go ahead with Seattle Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson's wife, Sierra.
Yep.
Yeah, she was on my list for sure.
That's a pretty low-hanging fruit.
Sierra's hot, but it is low-hanging fruit. That's why I didn't add her to my list.
I watched a video earlier of Russell Wilson at the draft with his ex-wife, and she was super excited when he got drafted because she thought she'd just hit the lottery for life. But little did she know that Russell Wilson would break up with her and marry Sierra.
Yeah.
And then, I also like that Future was Sierra's ex, and the Falcons would like blast Future's music during pregame warm-ups when they played Seattle.
There are sound bites of Jalen Ramsey like talking to the sound staff at Everbank Field or whatever it is now, and he was like, "Oh, dude, you got to put the Future on. You got to put the Future on." And they beat the Seahawks that game.
That's the key, dude.
He got in his head.
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
They probably were stealing the radio frequencies from the coaches, cut it out, and they're just putting Future in there. He's trying to listen to plays, but he has fucking Mask Off going.
No!
It's so catchy.
He's cocking me! Bull, who's your numero uno?
Okay, so my numero uno is my numero uno, but she almost wasn't on the list purely because we have the same last name, even though we have no relation to each other. It's just Phillips is a very common last name.
As far as you know.
Yeah, no, I know for a fact.
Who is this?
Yeah, ancestry, dog. Kayla Phillips. She is the girlfriend of Deshaun Jackson, and she is like the perfectly genetic
Bull. She almost made my list, and I was gonna say she is like a hot girl in like a music video from 2004. Like, I am into it.
Right?
This
right?
is Deshaun Watson's girlfriend?
Deshaun Jackson.
I can see it like Too Fast, Too Furious. There's like an extra.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like perfect. Miami, looking like a Miami girl. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, she just looks like she could have some apple bottom jeans.
Yeah, I can see her next to Luda while he's trying to pull off some weird.
Yeah, dude. He's throwing bows and sees her, and he's like, oh,
Monica, no, Menage.
We gotta roll out.
Bull, I like how sleeper your picks are, man. I haven't heard of these people. You're just pulling them out.
Yeah, I like to do my every once in a while, boys.
Yeah, Bull, I really, really like that pick. Definitely was going to be on my list. But so for my final pick, my list was pretty tumultuous. Obviously, we had the Kay Adams couldn't make the list. This lovely lady of the NFL very well could have been number one if she didn't just divorce Jay Cutler. So I couldn't add her. But Kristin Cavallari, very, very, very attractive. But since her and Jay Cutler just got divorced, I'm not going to add her. That's not cool. So my number one pick is O.C. Umenyora's wife, Leila Lopez.
Wow.
O.C. Umenyora's wife, Leila Lopez.
Yeah.
I can appreciate the name.
Yeah. She's a pretty lady.
Henry, I wasn't
I agree.
expecting any of these picks. These are some spicy picks, and from
I told you my picks were spicy, dude.
All right, so for my number one, and so this is a retired player's wife, but she could just be number one hottest just in celebrities, just in general, because she is a ultra smoke. It is former Buccaneers player Larry English, his wife. Her name is Nicole Williams, and she is extraordinarily attractive.
Nicole Williams. Oh, wow. Nice pick, Jake. Nice pick. Well, I know it all.
Nicole Williams English.
Yeah, I mean, well, Jake, she's got like Penelope Cruz vibes going. And
yeah, there's some like Kourtney Kardashian looking angles too.
Yeah, for sure. Not to say she's not a lovely lady, but not into the jawline.
Yeah, she wouldn't make my top 20.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, dog.
Oh.
Sorry. Sure, she's a nice person. Not for me.
All right, Austin,
Wow.
round it out.
That was a lot of a spicy take.
Well, back in, I think it was 2013, maybe around that time, I was watching the Alabama National Championship game.
Yeah.
And and the announcer zeroed in on one particular player's wife or girlfriend in the stands, and he just gawked about her for about 60 to 120 seconds on live TV during the national championship game, and he's just like, "Oh wow, she's so," and just kept going. And that lady is Catherine Webb, AJ McCarron's girlfriend. And AJ McCarron's actually a backup in the league somewhere. I forgot where, but he's still in there.
Yeah, she's attractive.
But after her national spotlight given to her by that reporter or by that announcer, Donald Trump hit her up and threw her in the Miss USA pageant.
Wow.
Sick.
She's an absolute smoke.
So
Yeah,
Austin,
definitely agree.
She's attractive. Quick aside, I almost added Lindsay Duke, Blake Bortles' girlfriend, when he got drafted, as an honorable mention.
Let's throw in some honorable mentions while we're at it.
She lives in Denver.
Lindsay Duke.
Lindsay Duke.
Because I was going to put her on my list, and she was at like a brewery that we were at like a month ago. And dating some random fucking dude now.
Yeah.
Wow. So
definitely a step down from Blake Bortles.
One honorable mention that I have is Olivia Culpo. She is currently dating Christian McCaffrey, but she did date Nick Jonas, Tim Tebow, and Danny Amendola. So she has a thing for the white athletes and Nick Jonas.
Yeah. I don't know. She's I can definitely see the honorable mention. Ooh. Maybe Austin.
She's honorable.
I might see what you're talking about.
She's definitely worth a mention. And then this one was really teetering on the list. Rob Gronkowski's girlfriend, Camille Kostek.
Yeah.
Absolute little smoky smoke.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I do have one. This is just a spur of the moment thing. I never really thought about it because it's not an NFL wife, but it is an NCAA girlfriend then fiance. I don't know how they ended up later, but when Boise State was in their bowl game and they did the Statue of Liberty, and their fullback ran in that, I think it was a 2-point conversion or as a touchdown to win the game, and then he proposed to his girlfriend. I do not know her name, nor do I remember what year.
How helpful.
All right, Jake, make sure in the honorable mentions graphic you have that Boise State's fullback girlfriend.
Yeah, please.
We'll do some deep research. We'll find
What
out.
year was
Will
this,
do.
Bull?
I want to say it was. Oh God,
Early
2009.
2000s.
2009?
Yeah, maybe 2010.
That girl's probably 40.
Yeah,
You're
it
telling
was
me
a
you've
full
never been
game
back to
11 years
40-year-old?
ago. They did the Statue of Liberty and the flea flicker. The fullback's cousin proposed to his girlfriend, but they're already common law married.
The reason
So,
why is because it went from Statue of Liberty, spicy play to dude proposing to a spicy girl.
ah.
I like it, Bull. I like that you have the memory to recall that from 2009.
Yeah.
It's the memory. But
So I
yeah,
have
take the
one
honorable mention.
honorable mention and one dishonorable mention.
Oh,
So
I don't know if I like that, but go for it.
yeah.
Julius Pepper's wife is extremely hot and very, very bodacious.
I gotta take a look at her.
Her name is Claudia San Pedro.
Jake, I think you messed up bad by not including her.
She-
She has a lot of makeup.
How are you gonna hide this girl in your honorable mentions?
I mentioned.
Yeah. No, Jake, I think you were right by excluding her.
It was close. She was like the next one.
She's
But
very, very
my
attractive.
my dishonor, and it's obviously not dishonorable, but I will say Giselle is not as attractive as people make her seem to be.
Yes.
I
Like
Not
she
a
really
100%
isn't.
agree. I
Not to be mean, but she definitely rides the line of horse face.
Yeah, and I mean I think South Park hit it right on the head. She kind of looks like a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if
No,
you crop
for
out
sure.
her face, like it's like not attractive.
Everybody. I
that
think
might be Tom Brady's interest, honestly. You know, he really
I-
likes.
I think
kissing
it was
people on
probably just like an early 2000s thing because
Yeah.
in the early 2000s, like Giselle had that like model body that was popular.
Yeah.
Then. So like
Yeah.
when Tom Brady first starts popping off, whenever they do their thing, everybody's like,
And
"Oh,
plus, you got to
it's
think how like derpy and like doughy Tom Brady was.
that doesn't
early
matter. He's
2000s.
winning Super Bowls. Like that doesn't matter at all. But around that time, people see that and they're like, "Oh, Tommy B's dating supermodels. Giselle's so hot." Blah 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 blah. But yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
And then Instagram
the
became a
blinders
thing, and
off.
like yeah.
now we can see. But
And
I'm
you
not
think
gonna.
Tommy B has hit up other chicks throughout the years on the side, or do you think he's a?
No,
I
I
don't
think
think so.
He kisses his son on the lips enough. He doesn't
Yeah.
need any other action.
yeah.
But I'm not going to give any more honorable mentions because I already gave like 3.
Mhm.
So, Jake, I think that was the best list/game so far.
Well, I mean, that was the second one. So
I still think it was the best.
So
yeah,
can
no, I could agree.